Okay. Hello guys. My name is ZEDONG CHEN, and with my partner Tiago, and we are going to present our assignment. And in the task one, we just to solving the problem with mathematically. Firstly, we use the diagram for the question problems. It's for here, and then we going to make it the first of logic is about here, and then and then and then um and then we can go into the with Newton method to find the derivative of the equation to be solved. So firstly, we just set about some parameter like the goods and budget, and then we just we presentation the budget constraint and the unity function, and in here we just to make the unit function with x and y for the corner solution and to plot. And for here, we just make the unit function with x as the only variable. And here we just first order condition, and here we just evaluate of the first order condition. For the last part, we're just using the Newton method to solve the problem. And in the testing part, we just test some example like here, and we just testing the consumer choice representation. It also works. And for here, we just testing the first of logic and the derivative of the first of logic. So for here, we can change to like 2. It also work, and the 3 it also work. The 1 is also work. So in the task 2, we just make a simple function for the counter plot, and we just create some nice graph. And in task 3, we just firstly we just make the counter plot, and for the plot budget, they're just simple line, and for the plot solution, we just combine the budget and preference to plot the solution. So for the task 4, my partner Tiago will to introduce. So I just stop my screen.
So yeah, let's go for part 4, task 4. We need to do some analysis. We are given 5 different problems or models with different parameters. We can see here that the first 3 models, they only differ for S, which is the elasticity of substitution, while those 2 here only differ on their budget. So we were asked to plot them. Let's see. This one is the first plot and the solution. We see that model A here, the elasticity of substitution is like an intermediate between them. So let's go for plot B and see what happens if we decrease that value. Well, it looks like some almost perfect complement, right? And it's but instead of a kink here, we have a smooth transition. And the solution there is pretty much the same as well. While when S is really, it's bigger, it resembles more perfect substitutes. And the solution also, it's almost like perfect substitutes, because we are almost consuming only one good, in this case, good X. And then models D and E, it's just a income, yeah, but the budget is shifting upwards. We can't really see here because of the way that the plot is done, so that it's rescaled. But yeah, it's pretty much the same. So the budget doubled, but the consumption of X and Y doubled as well. So here we are 12.5, here 6 something. We were asked to plot the demand as well. Here it's all of the code for this. We have to get into really a lot of loops so we can do these transitions using the plot solution function. And then we can see that as price increases for X, here example, X demand for X decreases as well. So demand is downward. Here the same for Y, it's also downward for that case. And then we were asked to do a giving good. We have this utility function here, and the preference looks like an S, which gives this weird solution here. As price increase, there's a sudden jump here. You can see here when price changes. And so yeah, that's the demand curve. But then we found another utility function that could be used, and is this one here, which gives us this more interesting result where the price is increasing and the consumption of X is also increasing, but then it takes up all the budget and it's downward again. So yeah, that's was our assignment. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.